Guys, what if following Jesus means laying something down that we've long held on to, or even that we've long longed for? What if we are all, and I believe this, but I'm going to make it a question. What if we are all in some way like the rich young ruler, and there is something that has the largest part of our heart, and the only way to truly follow Jesus is go and sell everything we have and give to the poor? In Philippians, Paul counted everything he'd ever worked for and dreamed of as a loss so that he could know Christ and know him fully. Peter said, "We have left everything to follow you." Mary poured out what was probably her most valuable possession in the world on Jesus' feet to anoint his body for burial, and didn't even know what she was doing. She just knew that she had to do it because Jesus was there. The first church counted nothing they owned as their own any longer, but gave to each other however there was a need. Many of the first believers had to give up their culture and their community to follow Jesus because they were put out of the synagogues. They, as we prayed about tonight in Central Asia, they lost jobs, they lost family, they lost standing, they lost the ability to even make a living, the ability to be a part of everything they'd ever been a part of. But they chose to follow Jesus. We tend to hold on tightly. Things, ideas, beliefs, desires. We make a ledger of the things that we've done for Jesus. But this group of people in Acts 2 through 4, they held so tightly to Jesus that they joyfully gave up everything else for one reason. And that reason was this: they believed that Jesus was their better possession, that he was their better portion. They had believed that Jesus is better. We sing songs, right? Like, I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world can afford to give. Can I ask this real carefully tonight? What are we letting go of to have Jesus? Because there's something in all of our hearts that he's saying, I'd rather that not compete with me any longer. Might be a thing, it might be an idea, it might be a belief system, it might just be an old behavior and mindset. It could be your anxiety, it could be your belief that you won't have enough, it could be fear, it could be pride, it could be jealousy, it could be anything. But I guarantee this, the Holy Spirit has already been speaking to it, not tonight, but for years. And there's got to be a point where we say, I'd rather have Jesus than this thing that I have carried and kept and held and made excuses for my entire